My precious child, as you rise on this beautiful morning, I bless you. I speak directly today into the spirit of someone who is feeling the temptation to take the easy way out, to quit pursuing your dreams. You feel like giving up the dreams and destiny I've placed in your heart, but I urge you, do not give in to defeatism. You are so much closer to your breakthrough than you know. Have faith and keep pressing forward into your calling. I see the weariness in your soul. This journey of faith has been long and difficult for you, full of trials and opposition. There were many times you wanted to throw in the towel and walk away. But now is not the time to give up, my beloved. You have come too far to turn back now. Your perseverance and endurance have brought you to the brink of my promises coming to pass in your life. The enemy wants you to doubt so near the finish line that you will ever see my word fulfilled. He comes to steal away hope and lure you backwards. But remain steadfast and vigilant. Your reward is on its way. Let me open your eyes to see spiritually where you stand at this crossroads moment. The temptation to slide into compromise and resignation beckons you onto the broad downhill road. But by my Spirit, I point you to the narrow uphill path. Though difficult, it leads to blessings beyond your wildest dreams. The easier road leads only to spiritual stagnation, delay, and missed opportunities. I know at times you feel utterly spent, my child. The trials and setbacks of recent years have pressed hard against your endurance limits. But you have kept trusting in my purpose and plan, even when you couldn't see very far ahead. What the enemy intended to destroy and delay you, I am using to propel you forward into your destiny. Your persistent faith has prepared you for this moment when breakthrough is upon you. For some of you faithful ones, you have spent countless hours fasting, laying prostrate, crying out for me to come and bring revival, healing, provisions, and direction. Now, the external pressures closing in feel like the olive press squeezing hard within your spirit. The process is painful and confusing, I know, but necessary to produce the fresh anointing I have for this next chapter of your life and calling. Hold on and stay the course a little longer, my beloved. Though you are weary in body and soul, your perseverance and endurance are setting you up for divine connections, miracles, and favor. I move in ways that are mysterious to you, with your earthly perspective. I work in unexpected ways beyond what you can see now to produce eternal glory in your life. As you overcome adversity through childlike trust in my unfailing love, you receive an eternal weight of glory. What I have prepared for you, my faithful one, is so magnificent that your present trials will seem light and momentary when you look back compared to the joy set before you. Fix your eyes not on your negative circumstances and emotions, but on the unseen eternal rewards I have promised you. The economic lack, sickness, loneliness, and despair you now face are temporary illusions, not your ultimate reality. What I am secretly preparing you for is an everlasting destiny of fruitfulness, influence, prosperity, and purpose. You will emerge from this wilderness leaner of soul but stronger of spirit. Keep believing. Your day of celebration and vindication is at hand. Do not become preoccupied with or overwhelmed by what you see right now in the natural realm. The problems, shortages, sickness, confusion, and despair. It is all fleeting. Realize the light within you is greater than any darkness. The breakthrough I have prepared for you is eternal, not temporary. It will radically impact and transform your life and future generations. You are marked and chosen to walk in blessing and divine favor. I am establishing you permanently in a new dimension of influence, prosperity, health, joy, and family legacy. You have built Christ-like tenacity, patience, and resilience as you have clung to me through the storms. Your roots have grown deep in my unconditional love. You have learned to trust me as your good father, provider, and healer. Difficulties have forced you to lean wholly on me in your weakness. This preparation was vital because the increase in blessings and responsibility I am releasing requires a level of maturity and godly character to steward it wisely. Many who wander from me and my ways when times get challenging cannot handle the spiritual authority and influence I desire to grant you. My faithful one, the perseverance you have developed in obscurity is opening doors of opportunity for you to impact lives for eternity. You are truly ready, my beloved child. Be greatly encouraged today. Breakthrough is upon you. The reward for your steadfast faith and endurance is at hand. You have persevered through the wilderness and now stand at the edge of your promised land, a land flowing with more milk and honey than you can imagine. Do not give in to discouragement now, when your moment of victory and vindication is so near. Press on with indestructible hope and expectant faith. Together, we will finish this race strongly. Keep your eyes on me, your loving Father. I am right by your side now and forevermore. Let me wipe away your tears. My perfect love casts out all fear and doubt. I delight in you, my precious child. You are my beloved, chosen to display my glory. Great adventures lie ahead as you step into your destiny and calling. My beloved, you have journeyed long and hard to arrive at this pivotal moment. The wilderness has stretched you thin. Your faith has been tested through fiery trials. There were days you struggled to take even one more step forward. But by my grace, you persevered. And now you stand at the edge of your promised land, a destiny beyond your wildest dreams. This is not the time to shy away in fear that it is too good to be true, my beloved child. In this pivotal moment, you stand on the threshold of a future crafted by faith, not by fear. You've journeyed through valleys and climbed mountains, each step a testament to your resilience. Remember, I am not a distant observer. I am with you in every breath, every challenge. In your moments of doubt, when the world's noise drowns out my whispers of love and purpose, pause and listen. I am there in the quiet, speaking life into your dreams. You've asked for signs, for guidance, and I have provided them in ways you might not yet understand. As you forge ahead, embrace the unknown with courage. The path may twist and turn, but it is leading you to a place of profound growth and joy. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. The blessings I have in store for you require not just faith but patience. In moments of weakness, when you feel like you are walking alone, remember the footprints in the sand. It is then that I carry you. Your burdens are mine, your sorrows are mine. Lay them at my feet, and I will give you rest. You're about to step into a season of abundance. The seeds of faith you've sown in tears will soon sprout in joy. The dreams you thought were dead are being resurrected by my power. The visions you've held close to your heart are about to unfold in vivid color. Do not be swayed by naysayers or the storms of life. You are stronger than you realize, more capable than you know. In me, you have everything you need to overcome. Your story is a testament to my faithfulness, a beacon of hope to those still walking through their valleys. As you move forward, keep a spirit of gratitude. Thankfulness is the key that unlocks blessings. It shifts your perspective, aligns your heart with mine, and opens your eyes to the miracles happening around you. Finally, know this: you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond words. In you, I take delight. You are not just my creation, you are my joy, my pride, my beloved child. Go forth in this truth and let it be the wind beneath your wings as you soar into your destiny. As you step into this new chapter, I am with you. Together, we will walk into a future filled with hope, purpose, and immeasurable joy. The best is yet to come. My precious child, believe it, receive it, and watch as your wildest dreams come to life in my perfect love and timing. My beloved, Your journey through the wilderness has further refined your faith and brought you closer to me. Our bond is now unbreakable. No matter the adversities that may still arise, you have cultivated an inner resilience that will carry you through. The transformation I have brought about in your character was not just to prepare you for external increase and influence. More importantly, it was to develop Christ-like virtues within: humility, integrity, wisdom, compassion. These heart qualities far outweigh any earthly wealth, accolades, or material possessions. For you cannot take those things with you beyond this life. But your relationship with me and the person you have become in walking closely with me last for eternity. As you step courageously forward, do not view this new season merely as a destination of achieved dreams finally realized. See it rather as part of a lifelong journey of growth, adventure, and discovery. As we travel together, new lessons await around each turn. New vistas will unfold before you. There will be surprises, challenges, unforeseen storylines that I am weaving. Not every day will be easy or joy-filled, but in all of it, I remain steady at your side. My love envelops you, and my purposes propel you. You may not fully recognize it yet amid earthly struggles and mundane routines, but you are playing a vital role in my kingdom plans, in ways visible and invisible, recognized and obscure. Every positive action, every selfless choice, every act of compassion makes an eternal difference. Small, daily offerings of kindness are like seeds that grow into lush gardens over time. Never underestimate the power of one life fully submitted to walking in my ways, fully open to being led by my Spirit. Stay near me, my beloved child, and together we will continue to leave divine footprints upon this earth. We will write an eternal story over the canvas of your days on earth. The full depth and meaning of our shared experiences now may remain shrouded in mystery, but glimpses of understanding will unfold over time, especially in retrospect. And then one day, when we meet face to face in my heavenly realm, you will recognize the exquisite design and detail I worked through decades of steadfast faith together. We will marvel at the masterpiece our lives formed in the fullness of time. My child, come and listen to my words about living honestly. I see you struggling at times to know the right path, tempted by little lies or missteps that seem harmless. But understand, my dear one, the importance of truth. A small seed of deceit can grow unchecked into strongholds that entangle your spirit. I wish to spare you that harm and set you free in my grace. See how when honesty lives in your heart, it builds a foundation of integrity that endures. Though speaking truth may be difficult, it waters the soil for blessings to blossom in time. Even when accusations come, stand tall, knowing that I see how you strive for righteousness. Rest in my understanding, while others are quick to judge, for their vision is clouded, unable to perceive the whole of a person and situation. But I, the Lord your God, search the depths of every heart and motive. I have compassion for the complex nature of humanity, the inner wrestling between selfish inclinations and selfless love. So do not despair if you stumble on the path, as all do at times, for am I not merciful and kind? My forgiveness remains a well that never runs dry for a truly repentant soul. Come to me openly, and we will walk together one step at a time, illuminating the way ahead. The light and easy yoke you shall bear as you learn and grow, for even the smallest seeds of goodness will yield a harvest in due time if tended patiently. Consider the farmer who prepares their field with care, removing rocks and weeds before sowing crops. They understand what is needed for an abundant yield later on. So too must honest seeds be nurtured in good soil for their roots to spread. Though the earth may at first seem barren, continue scattering that which is noble and just, watering it faithfully. In time, lush shoots will emerge. Even from hard ground, the fruits of righteousness will ripen. A blessing not only for you, but for all who see and taste them. For when one person lives with integrity, it lifts the spirit of a whole community. It kindles hope for humanity, a light of goodness to push back the shadows that ever threaten. So do not underestimate small acts done in truth and justice. The impact widens in circles beyond what you can perceive in the moment. And I see it all and celebrate each courageous choice for transparency. Still, know that I share in your weariness when the cost of truth feels high. You may wonder why some who deal falsely seem to prosper, their pockets and pride full. Remember that I see a bigger picture unfolding and will surely repay all in due time. Take heart that as you walk honestly with me, no lasting harm will overtake you. When storms arise, we will face them together, one day at a time. My grace will prove sufficient as tests and trials refine you, purifying your character through the fire. For am I not an ever-present help for the righteous? I uphold and strengthen those who take refuge in me. Fear not if earthly benefits seem delayed as a reward for your integrity, for my ways and timing differ from that of mortals. Let steadfastness and courage infuse your every word and deed. Persevere in truth, even when convenience or pleasure tempt compromise. Keep eternity's perspective before your eyes, discerning the far-reaching impact of subtle deceits. For the righteous path often proves narrow, less traveled, and popular, but walk it with boldness and care nonetheless. Where honesty dwells, abundant life follows in my wake. That which is sown in integrity yields blessings untold. So come, beloved one, take my hand again when you grow weary or doubt the road ahead. Find sure footing when anchored in me. I will teach you and model truth perfectly, transforming you. Fear by fear. Shame will fade in the light of my grace as together we walk slowly but steadily towards the dawn. Where mercy triumphs over judgment and understanding surpasses accusation. For by love and honesty is any gap bridged, foundational stones supporting a life well built. Though storms will surely come, you will stand strong on this rock bed of character I develop within you. Wind and rain may assail the walls, but you will remain secure, a beacon for other travelers seeking shelter from the tempest. Your light will shine for eternity as goodness put down ever-deepening roots. From small seeds, a great harvest. This mystery confounds the world but embodies the upside-down kingdom coming. Take heart, my beloved. I never promised an easy life, but I pledge constantly my presence on the road less traveled. We walk together towards horizons beyond earthly imaginings. Even when you stumble, get back up in faith. My judgment remains gracious, my vision pierced by Calvary's radical love. So fear no failure that cannot be redeemed, no past defeat too great for resurrection's power. With head lifted high, continue we shall on this journey forged in truth's fire, where feet may grow tired. Let us pause to remind hardened hearts of their first love, for many wander, having forgotten the warmth found in honesty's hearth, the freedom of walking in the light. Stern innocents stand accused, while darkened souls seem to escape justice here. Mercy bids us kneel in prayer for wisdom transcending human courts. Entrust all souls to my graceful guardianship, rather than close off in bitterness. Hard truths often take time to come to light, but come they will, as dawn's relentless push back against the night. So let patience accompany each plotting step, eager for reconciliation more than retaliation. Leave room for repentance where law presses for punishment, eager to reclaim rather than condemn. But when boundaries must be firm for safety's sake, seek first counsel rather than react, for I appoint authorities as servants for society's order, and see the tangled motives in every heart. Those who twist power for selfish gain will stand accountable before heaven's uncompromising court. Still, remember, even saints were once lost sheep who stumbled in shadowed valleys. So reflect first on the beam in your own eye before spotlighting another's speck. None stand innocent outside my mercy's reach, All have reaped unearned grace but for the teacher who walked the path perfectly into death's jaws and back again. So let his radical light infuse you, purging the impulse to quickly judge others' complex stories. Instead, model the patience and compassion he lived out amidst temptation's fierce pull. When walls close in, take courage from the one who faced agony alone, yet emerged to prepare a feast. I understand when honesty feels too costly, truth too demanding. Persevere still in walking transparently with me. Integrity's narrow path leads finally to horizons no eye has yet seen. Rest in this security. Though storms surround on every side, the deepest anchors hold. No flood or flame can dim the indestructible life to come for all who take refuge in me. So lift your eyes from the shadows and threats in your path. Dare to dream of soaring on eagle wings above this brokenness. Already the dawn lights the sky, though night still crouches. Truth travels most swiftly on the wings of imagination, envisioning what could be. So come, walk with me along hope's storyline, refusing to let cynicism write the ending. Reach out your hand to walk this kingdom road with the lonely, hurting, marginalized. For where two or more gather in pursuit of honesty and justice, I stand among them by my spirit, breathing courage for the journey. Lay aside similar airs that isolate you, my child. Risk engaging without filtering truth through appearance's lens. Offer that same unpretentious space to others on this path. For such holy candor transforms more than the eloquence wisdom can impart. Find your smile echoed in ones you least expect. Links of understanding melt shields of indifference in disarming candor's furnace. Where honesty flows freely, rivers of life follow after to bless parched ground. My dream ever unfolds through those who dare to live transparently amidst murky fiction. The choice remains yours daily. Will innocence or illusion write the tale? How profoundly souls long for truth's clear ringing, not drowned by deceit's den. How few risk its high cost, though many sing its praises in platitudes. Proclaim rather its reality with life laid down for others. Truth resides not in words aloof, but in blood poured out serving. So walk in vulnerable compassion and live the story once scripted in a Nazarene's scarred feet. Scatter tracings of beauty and goodness behind you like seeds for seeking souls to gather. Clear falsity's haze with truth's bold colors and lines, reflecting my image in you ever more brightly. Let creativity partner with integrity to shape a masterpiece, displaying hope's certain foundations. Then shall deception's barriers crumble like mist as light permeates with unrelenting grace. No soul stranded as orphans, but embraced as my sons and daughters. No room for cold injustice in such transforming revelation. Come now, walk here with me a while longer, through verdant pastures and still waters where we restore our souls. Drink deeply of this wellspring of life offered freely to all who thirst. Truth need not defend herself, but rather winsomely draws all who seek meaning rather than mirage. Abide here in the shelter of my wing until you regain strength for roads ahead. Tomorrow awaits with new trials and glad tidings, but grace sufficient for each one comes gently in the now. So rest here without defense, beloved one. Soon, we will journey on with the first light, onward towards home. If you want God's grace always upon you, then please consider to support our ministry by clicking Thanks button.